Power Hour. My name is Susie McCrae, and I'm an ambassador from Amherst, Massachusetts. And our goal this evening is to jam-pack this 45 minutes to an hour with product information, powerful testimonies, and our business opportunity, so that when you walk away from your computer tonight, you are going to have all the information and tools necessary to move forward with your Plexus health journey. First of all, I do need to read a disclaimer. The opportunity of a lifetime is brought to you by independent Plexus ambassadors and is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. At Plexus Worldwide, we want you to know that the results you're about to hear may vary from person to person. We do not claim to cure, treat, or prevent any disease. So I'm going to start off with a brief testimony. Before I started Plexus, I looked happy on the outside, but I was miserable in the inside. I struggled with getting restful sleep at night my entire life. I had intestinal issues. I was very nervous all the time, and the weight of the world always seemed to be on my shoulders. Luckily, my sponsor and good friend, Lori Dragon, saw what I was going through, and she shared Plexus with me. And I have to tell you, within a few days of being on Plexus, I felt so much better. I started sleeping better. I started taking the triplex combo, which we'll talk about more this evening. I got my gut healthy. All of my digestive issues went away. I have more sustained natural energy throughout the day, and I have an overall sense of well-being that is contagious. So all of that nervousness and worriness, I now live in the moment. I'm 55 years old. I'm the healthiest I have ever been. I feel very strong. And the other thing that Plexus has done for me is it's added an additional income that has been very nice to pay off my mortgage early. And as well as that, I have met the most fabulous people and lifetime friends. So what you're going to see tonight is we are across the country. You're going to meet people from all over the country, and we are all connected because of Plexus. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Suzanne Shirley. She is one of our Plexus leaders. She is a senior Ruby ambassador, soon to be Emerald ambassador. And she's coming to us from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you're going to learn a lot from her. She has a lot of passion and energy about Plexus. So here you go, Suzanne. I'm going to get her on the screen. Okay.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Suzanne Shirley. It is so great to be here. I want to share with you about my journey just briefly. Before Plexus, I was an exhausted teacher of 22 years, and I taught high school Spanish very passionately, very confident teacher, selfless, and the fact that I worked 50 and 60 hours a week. I had lost an incredible amount of weight at that time, 10 years prior, and I thought I was so healthy, yet I was struggling with chronic sinus issues. I was always in the doctor's office, spending lots of money at the pharmacy. I had a really strong addiction to carbohydrates and sugars, refined sugars, that would not seem to go away. You would think when you lose a lot of weight that that would go away. I thought that it would, but it didn't. Also, I was just sleepless and I lacked energy. And I was so addicted to soda. Just Diet Dr. Pepper was my favorite. I had to have my handful of chocolate every single night. That's before Plexus. Also before Plexus, you know, my husband and I, we were very smart with money, but we lived virtually paycheck to paycheck. And when anything would break, when something would break, the car needed repairs, an appliance would run out, we would have to go and put that on a credit card and pay it off 6 months, same as cash. and, do one of those revolving doors with credit cards. We stayed out of debt. We always would get out of it. As soon as we got into it, it seems like we would get out of it and then we would go back into it again because something else would break. And that's really the path that we lived on. Before Plexus, we were always worried, what's going to happen if one of us gets sick? What's going to happen if one of us can't work? What's going to happen? Is that going to put us in a financial bind? Is that going to keep us from being able to thrive? And so I was in grad school before Plexus. I was thinking that that was the answer, to get out of the public school classroom and to go into to go into higher ed, so that I could have a little bit less stress, a little bit more calm in my life, and just a tiny bit more money, because even higher ed is not going to pay that much, right? So after Plexus, I joined, and I wasn't even looking for this opportunity. In fact, I made fun of the opportunity. I mocked the friend that I joined. She's now at the top of the company. Her name is Christine Weir. She's a Diamond Ambassador. She's my high school best friend and college roommate. I watched her for 8 months. When I joined her, I had spent 8 months mocking the whole process, the company, whatever it was she was doing. I just didn't think network marketing worked. I thought it was a big hoax. I thought it was a big scam, and that nobody made any money in network marketing. But I was really uninformed. I was misinformed. I was uneducated. And obviously, I learned the hard way. So after Plexus, all of those things that I mentioned to you, all of that, visiting the pharmacy, visiting the doctor copays, the sinus issues, the constant thing, being on antibiotics, it all stopped. And no more addiction to carbohydrates and refined sugars. I can literally push food away if I want to. I don't need my nightly chocolate. I sleep like a baby. I have, bursting energy levels that are sustained throughout the day. And literally, I feel like I can control my food, where that has been a real struggle for me my whole life. I'm not going to say that it's completely over, that the battle is over, because we all have those ingrained things that are in us. But I will tell you, because of Plexus, I am able to fight that battle and win. Finally, after Plexus, let me tell you what else happened to me. You're looking at a retired teacher at the age of 45 years old. In 17 months, I was able to nearly triple my full-time income as a teacher. And in Oklahoma, our teacher pay was low, but I nearly tripled my income in about 17 months. And just this month, my Plexus paycheck was higher than it ever has been in all the 25 months that I've been in Plexus. And I was absolutely floored and shocked, because our team is numbered at almost 1,500 all over the country. And this particular month, I could literally pay my 15-year mortgage payment. I could pay it 5 times if I chose to do so. What a blessing, because it gives us the freedom to be able to make choices, to do what we need to do for our family, to be able to be where we need to be. I am now a stay-at-home dog mom. I take care of my dog. I love my dog. I get to see my mother every day. She's 77 years old. She comes to visit me. I get to spend quality time with the people that I love. I get to wake up with my husband every morning and kiss him goodbye and laugh and make jokes in the morning before he leaves. And I never was that way. I always had to get up and walk out the door, and I was halfway out the door before he even woke up in the morning. I'm just telling you that when you can have an extra supplemental side income, it changes everything for your family. And it starts with just a very small amount that you can start making as a Plexus ambassador. And then you can finally work your way up to financial freedom. And that freedom is so amazing. And I just really wanted to share that with you tonight. So that's what I'm going to do right now. We start our Power Hour off with the business plan. So I want to talk to you about that. And here we go. I like to start the Plexus Power Hour events with a business opportunity, because I know that although we are such a sick culture and we're dying, right? We're tired and we're toxic, that people are struggling with weight loss and feeling well, right? But there's also so many of you who are putting your heads on your pillows at night, and you're like me, you're worrying about your finances and how you're going to make ends meet at the end of each month, and worrying about how you're going to pay off all of your debt. So many Americans worry about how they're going to pay for their kids' college and how they're going to save for retirement, or even if they can retire. So these are the things that people are losing sleep over. And I really do believe that it's way much more sleep loss over those things than just a simple extra 20 pounds that they're carrying around on their hips. You know, they put their heads on the pillow at night, and they've just had arguments with their loved ones in their home, and it causes conflict in marriages. So I am just as passionate about sharing with you our business opportunity as I am as passionate about sharing our products, because I have seen firsthand how both are changing lives. Tonight, I'm going to share with you how we are paid on 4 separate ways. We're actually paid in 11 different ways with Plexus, and our compensation plan is so generous. We're unlike any other company out there. But for the sake of time, I'm simply going to focus on the 4 big categories of the ways that we're paid in Plexus. So if you want to hear the nitty-gritty about the whole compensation plan, then you can ask the person that invited you to this call tonight, and they can walk you through all the details of it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is that you need to know is how to sign up as an ambassador. It only costs you $34.95. Can you believe that? What an amazing small startup. This pays for so many things that as you get your business started. It pays for the scientists and the product developers that are designed to bring to you, our company, cutting edge and quality products that are changing lives. We don't just have products that enhance lives. We have products that change lives, really make a difference in people's lives. We also, that $34.95 pays for your customer service team that's there for you 6 days a week. Also a shipping department that ships the products directly to your door and to the doors of every person in your customer base and every person in your organization. That means you don't have to deal with inventory. Plexus deals with the inventory, and they ship the products to everyone's front door. And as an ambassador, you will have your own Plexus Replicator website, which you will use to purchase your products at a deep wholesale discount. So let me explain to you what is PV. Potential customers will be able to purchase online on your website, on your Plexus website. And so all product purchases made online create something that we call personal volume. So as your monthly personal volume builds up, so do the percentages of your sales commission. So Susie, will you share the stair-step graphic? Let's look at that for a second. Okay, so as you look at the stair-step graphic that Susie's going to put up, I'm going to show you about this. Okay, if you'll take a look at the stair-step graphic in the upper left-hand corner, I always encourage my new ambassadors to earn 500 PV as a short-term goal in their first month. It's really easy to achieve this in the first month. So refer to the upper left-hand corner of the stair-step graphic, and you can see that we're paid in commission. We're paid 15% commission on all personal volume from 101 PV to 499. But once you hit 500 PV or above, you get 25% in commission returned to you as pay. That is truly a life-changing number for so many people. You, in addition to that, get a 5% retail override commission for any of the PV product volume of any of your first level sponsored ambassadors below you. So anything that they purchase over their first 100, you get 5% of. That's a retail override. And then you also get one-time rank achievement bonuses for each rank that you achieve in Plexus. So I want you to see the difference between the different ranks. Notice this is silver bonus is $100. That's 3 people sponsored directly to you. And then we can move on up. The gold ambassador rank achievement bonus is $250. Let's senior gold is $350. Ruby is $500. Senior ruby is $750. The next thing I want to do is I want to talk to you about the Plexus pay points. What is a pay point? Plexus gives us pay points for every qualified ambassador within our own organization. What that means is when we sponsor new ambassadors and we help them to sponsor new ambassadors, you will increase the number of your Plexus pay points that you're qualified to earn. So now I want you to look at that stair-step graphic. You can see that as a gold ambassador, you have to have 100 pay points in your organization. Our pay points average at about $3 per pay point per month. So if you have 100 points in your organization, you can see that you have an added $300 to your monthly paycheck just for being a gold ambassador. And as you work your way up the stair-step graphic, you can see that the amount that you're paid each month increases as the number of pay points in your organization increases. So if the pay point is valued at $3 a piece, you can see that a Ruby ambassador gets 500 pay points. And that's a minimum, by the way. And that happens to turn out to be an extra $1,500 added to your paycheck just for being a Ruby. An Emerald ambassador has 1,500 pay points, and that's an extra $4,500 added to your paycheck each month just for being an Emerald. And a Sapphire ambassador has 3,000 pay points every month, a minimum, and that's an added $9,000 added to your paycheck monthly just for being a Sapphire. And then finally, Diamond. Diamond is 4,500 pay points minimum, which is an added $13,500 to your paycheck each month just for being a Diamond ambassador. But what I want to show with you and share with you tonight is simply about the first level of achievement in Plexus. That's the silver level. I want you to look at that very first rank achievement on that graphic. The silver bonus is pretty amazing. And guess what? Silvers are making just about $5,000 per year with Plexus. And remember that silver is just sponsoring 3 people direct to you. It's bringing 3 people into this business who are taking the products at a discount or who want to share with other people. That's $5,000 per year with Plexus, which equals about $420 a month. So I have a question to ask you. What would you do with an extra $420 added to your monthly income? Would that be a blessing to you and your family? I have helped so many people, guys, achieve the rank of silver within their first 30 days on this team. Let me ask you this. Who do you know who would be blessed by an extra $300 to $400 per month? So guess how many silvers I have on this team? There are 99 silver ambassadors out of this team of nearly 1,500 people. 99 people, right, who get to enjoy this incredible income of a silver ambassador, of an added $5,000 added to their yearly income, household income. We have an incredible team who can power partner with you, who will help you to share these products with the people that you know and love. And so many are desperate for the products that we have to offer. I have never in my life felt that I have ever sold Plexus to any person, simply because we are truly sharing something that people need and they're desperate for, and we are helping people. So many people come to me because they know that Plexus has a product that can help them. So Susie, will you please share the Emerald Perks screen graphic? That would be great. Okay, she's putting that graphic up. And let me explain to you that graphic. This is really powerful. This graphic, as you can see, is about what happens to you when you turn Emerald Ambassador. An Emerald Ambassador earns an average of $110,000 per year. That's an average yearly income. You qualify for a free paid for Lexus that's paid for by the company. You get to choose from 4 different body styles. It's amazing. You get a stipend every month. You also get to qualify for a trip to Kona, Hawaii every single year just for being an Emerald Ambassador. And let me tell you about what you get in addition to your paycheck just for being an Emerald. You get 3% of the profit sharing of the entire company divided amongst the Emeralds. And that is paid to you every single month just for being an Emerald Ambassador. On top of all the other ways that you're paid in Plexus, you get that incredible Emerald Pool bonus. So isn't that incredible? So Susie, you can take that down now because I can't wait to introduce you to our first testimony tonight. I can't wait for you to meet Amy. Amy is so amazing. Amy Morey is from Shelburne Falls, Massachusetts. She's a thriving, amazing woman who is changing lives. Amy, take it away. Tell your story.
Thank you so much, Suzanne. I'm glad to be here with everybody tonight. I signed with Plexus on August 30th. And before Plexus, I am a single mom to 3 teenage boys and have struggled for 18 and a half years to get any kind of sleep at all. Financially, I've struggled to just make ends meet with my kids and make sure that they've always had everything that they've wanted and needed. Since I have started Plexus, I have lost 13 pounds. I am down 2 pant sizes and I am sleeping. I sleep for a full 8 hours, which was, I don't even know the last time that ever happened for me. And if I happen to wake up in the middle of the night, I can go right back to sleep. That's been a godsend for me. I don't have the sugar cravings anymore. I'm guilty of keeping a bag of Swedish fish next to me at work, and I don't do that anymore. It's just nice to not feel like I have to munch all the time. My anxiety is gone. I no longer take the 2 antidepressants and anti-anxiety medications that I was on prescriptions for years and years. I feel like my outlook on things has just absolutely changed tremendously. And with my Plexus paydays, I am very proud to say that although my first one was relatively small, my second paid for my son's college tuition, and my payday today paid my rent, and it's going to help me pay part of a credit card off. I'm pretty proud of that. Overall, it has helped me reconnect with so many of my friends that I had lost touch with. People that I used to babysit for have now come to me and just want to feel better. The triplex combo has been a godsend for me. I don't have any tummy troubles anymore. Any of my digestive issues are completely gone. My energy level is just amazing. I don't crash at 2 p.m. And right now it's 9:24 Eastern Standard Time, and I am up talking to you and feeling fabulous.
Yay!
Ever. So I am so thankful that my coworker, Robbie Duyard, introduced me to this product with Susie McCrae, and I am a Plexus gal for life. And I appreciate the opportunity and the friendship of all of you. My team is simply amazing.
Oh, Amy, I'm so happy for you. What a great testimony. Oh my gosh, what a blessing. I'm so blessed just to know you and to know that your whole life has been changed in just such a short amount of time.
That was great, Amy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so now it's time to do a little product review with you because you're probably wondering what are we talking about when we're talking about Plexus. So the first product we're going to talk about is our triplex combo, and the first product in that combo is what we call Plexus Slim. It's also known as the pink drink, and this is our signature product, and it should be part of everybody's regimen daily. And this is a package of it. This is how you receive it. And I'm going to read right from the package. Lose weight in inches by burning fat, not muscle. It also helps keep blood sugar, cholesterol, and lipids at healthy levels. It helps increase your willpower over food. It reduces binge eating. It also is sweetened with naturally with stevia. It's gluten-free, non-GMO. And you get a package like this, you get a month's supply of the little sticks. And I'm going to show you how you mix it up. You take a bottle of water. You put your pink drink in, your Plexus Slim, and you shake it and you mix it. And the reason I'm showing you what it looks like to let you know that this is not a chalky meal replacement type drink. It is like berry flavored drink. You drink it in the morning. It's unbelievable the way it balances your blood sugar throughout the day, and it helps with your cravings, and it's delicious. It tastes like I said, a berry taste, like a cherry Tootsie Pop. So that's the first product in our triplex combo. The second product is our ProBio 5. Now, you can't look at the news or read articles in health and wellness and not hear about the importance of gut health and being on a good probiotic. I know personally, I was on other ones my entire life that really did not have the effect that the Plexus ProBio 5 has on my intestinal health. It has 5 strains of good bacteria. It also has an antifungal in it. And this product is unbelievable for intestinal health. It's necessary. These days, a lot of people have been put on antibiotics, and that kills the bad bacteria, but it also kills the good bacteria. And with our ProBio 5, we're adding good bacteria back into your gut, improving your gut health, which is so connected to so many diseases and illnesses out there. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. So I'm not going to go over the third product of the triplex. We have another great testimony, and let me just make sure I have my proper notes here. We have Leah Lundgren. I'm just going to make sure I unmute her. And she's from Flagstaff, Arizona, and she's on next to give you her wonderful testimony. So
hey,
welcome, Leah.
Thank you, Susie. Thanks for having me on here tonight. So yeah, before Plexus, wow, I was reflecting on that today. I was in a very dark place emotionally. Looking back over the last 10 years, I was in a dark place probably that whole time, and a lot of it I wasn't really aware. And then I had 2 children, and I noticed after my second baby, it was getting really bad, really dark. I was spending a lot of money at pharmacies trying to make myself feel better. I was having a lot of negative thoughts. I was also very tired, which is very normal for a new mom, but I was just like dragging myself throughout the day. And I had a really hard time seeing the positive in every day. Just every day felt kind of gray. And then along came Plexus. And seriously, my life has changed. Like I have like my notes here, thankfully, because I'm losing my words because I'm just overwhelmed by what the products have done for me. I'm a better mom. I'm not in that dark place anymore. I'm clearly thinking. I can't talk right now, but yeah, I have clear thinking. I am energized throughout the day. Like my baby still wakes up several times a night, and I wake up, I have my pink drink. Like my husband will just hand it to me sometimes, and then I'm just awake and I'm refreshed and I'm energized, and I feel like I can give to my children. I feel like I can give and serve and love my husband well. And I feel like I was failing at that before. I feel joyful. Like if I had to sum up my testimony in one word, it would be joyful. One of the things that I have the hardest time conveying to people, though, when they're thinking about Plexus and wondering what kind of a company is this, and is this a great opportunity for me? Of course, I want to say yes. The hardest thing for me to tell you is the community and the support that you are going to get. Like, I had no idea. My good friend Kelly was telling me about Plexus, and I was like, okay, I'm feeling really good with these products. So I joined, and like, whoa, in like a week, I had people messaging me, encouraging me, praying for me. I had all sorts of questions getting started, and I had all of these people and resources at my fingertips. And I have gained health freedom already from Plexus, which it's only been a few months. But I've also gained new good friends and good family with Plexus. So I'm floored by this company and by these products, and just really appreciate sharing tonight.
Oh, wow, Leah, just what a blessing you are. I want you to know that I value you as a person and as a friend in my life. I feel like God has connected to us. You know, I didn't sponsor Leah. There's so many people in between us from where I am and where Leah is in the organization. But Leah has an incredible story. She is of great value to so many. She's changing lives. It started with her own life. And Leah, I'm so blessed to know you. And I know that your story is going to bless so many women and men that are listening tonight. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yes, thank you, Leah, so much. And
thanks, ladies.
Yes, and you know, the question that I have to everybody this evening is, who do you know that has similar issues, health struggles, personal struggles, financial struggles? Who do you know that Plexus could help? I just want you to think about that. Okay, so we were talking about our triplex combo. I reviewed the pink drink and our ProBio 5. And our third item is our BioCleanse. Okay, and what BioCleanse does is it helps clean your intestinal tract. The colon is a very, very tricky part of our body, and our lungs, our colon, our intestines, our skin, it's all important that we keep all of those oxygenated and clean, okay? If you are not having regular bowel movements, there's a problem, and your body is building up on all of the toxins that are in our environment and in the food we eat, sometimes that glass of wine we have. So what our BioCleanse does is it acts synergistically with the probiotic. The probiotic goes in and adds the good bacteria and helps break up the toxin. And the BioCleanse is formulated to be a gentle, natural cleanse to help keep your intestines clean. I don't want people to think that they're going to be taking the BioCleanse and running to the bathroom. That's not what it's about. It has magnesium in it and vitamin C, and it does a tremendous job at keeping your intestinal tract clean, which is so important to get rid of that toxic buildup that everyone has in their intestines. The last two products I'm going to tell you about briefly are we have two companions to Slim to help jumpstart or even bring you to a next level on your weight loss goals if that's what you're choosing to do with Plexus. Because remember, Plexus is about getting healthy from the inside out, but a lot of people do have weight loss, and your ambassador will help you pick which one. We have one called Accelerator Plus and one called Boost. You never take both of these together. You take one or the other. The Accelerator is generally for people who may be more sedentary. It also has 5-HTP in it, which is a mood enhancer. And it also has additional natural plant-based products in it to help with your appetite suppressant and to give you a little bit more energy. Boost is another great product to supplement with Slim, and this is generally for more active people, also to help you reach your goals and to help with your weight loss plan that you have. But once again, your ambassador will help you make a decision as to which one is best for you. So next, we have another great testimony, and it is Kathy and Michael Evans from Litchfield Park, Arizona. And like I said, we've got everybody across the country here. I am going to get them up on the screen now. So welcome, Kathy and Michael Evans. Let me make
Mute it. Yes, you got to unmute him.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
Hi.
There we go.
Hey, thanks guys so much for having us tonight. It's a real pleasure to be talking to everybody. So my story is a little, not that long, but one of the things that I dealt with before Plexus, which is major for me, is that I just couldn't sleep at all. Like a lot of people couldn't sleep. And when I would wake up, I couldn't fall back asleep for an hour, hour and a half. So then what that did is every day I would fall asleep after lunch, just sitting straight up at my desk, which kind of, you don't want people to catch you doing that. So, I get my head nodding and then I wake myself up. But worse than that was I have a long drive every day. I drive on the interstate most of the way home. And when I would exit off of the highway, I would fall asleep at the stoplight every single day for like 30 seconds or however long it was. I'd wake up to the light being green and cars moving in front of me, and didn't know how long I had been, there with my eyes closed. So that sleep was a big issue for me. The other thing I had was I had a lot of hip discomfort. Both of my hips hurt when I would be sleeping. I am a side sleeper, and I wake up from the pain in my hip. I'd have to rotate to the other side, and that kept going on all night long. So that probably contributed to my not being able to sleep as well. The other thing I had was what I affectionately refer to as a muffin top over my, my jeans and that. So that was another thing that I was wanting to get rid of. So then after Plexus, I can't tell you how much better I sleep. I'm able to, because I wake up every night at least once to go to the bathroom because I drink a ton of water, and I can fall right back asleep and not lay there for hours. I also have I have sustained energy throughout the day at my desk, and I do not fall asleep at stoplights anymore.
Yay.
And the other thing that I've noticed is that, and I didn't notice it right away because I wasn't paying that close of attention to it, but my hip pain is gone, or my hip discomfort that I've had all these years. And so I no longer experience that. And the other part is I lost a lot of my muffin top because I've now lost 12 pounds and I feel great. So.
Hey.
Hey.
Do you want to talk about what's really happened to you with your business as well?
Yes, it's really taken off. I just ranked up gold last month, and it's very exciting. Like everyone says, the paychecks, they keep getting bigger and bigger, and I mean, it's exponentially bigger. I love having a team, having my friends join me, my family. It's really been great. And the friendships that everyone talks about that we can make through Plexus are just amazing. And I love it.
Yay.
Good.
Michael.
All right.
We want to hear from you.
My turn. All right. Well, before Plexus, okay, if you go back into my childhood, I never slept. I haven't slept, my mother said, since day one. I would never sleep. In fact, the only way she could ever get me to sleep, she says, is by laying me next to a running vacuum cleaner, and that would put me to sleep. So fast forward now 50 years and a little bit, and I never considered sleep something that I enjoyed or I needed or anything like that. So we get involved in Plexus, and Kathy, Kathy's been looking for a long time for a product that would enhance her passion for health and wellness. She expects us to live to be approximately 150 years old, I'm guessing, somewhere in that vicinity. So along comes Plexus, and she's talking to a lady, Suzanne, and wants to get involved. And I'm like, oh my God, I've tried this, I tried that. And I have a weight issue, which I am responsible for it going up and down. I can maintain it, but it's difficult for me, just body type or luck of the draw. But anyway, so she brings in Plexus, we start taking it, and then immediately, absolutely immediately, I start sleeping through the night. If I get up to go, do some business in the middle of the night, I come back and immediately go right back to sleep. I've never had that before. I would come back to bed, or I would just stay up. If I was anywhere near that 3 o'clock in the morning thing, I'm good. That's plenty. I'll just go start my day. So Plexus has really given me energy. The other thing that it has for me, I'm an insurance adjuster that goes out to catastrophes like hurricanes and floods and fires and things of that nature. When I go out, I have to stay awake. I work 16-hour days minimum, and I literally, at the end of the day, would find myself, I would wake up at my keyboard with 10 pages of D's or whatever my finger fell on when I fell asleep. And with Plexus, I have sustained energy, I have less fog, which allows me to work faster, more accurately. I've introduced Edge when I'm on the road, and it is phenomenal for mental clarity. It has changed the way that I work. So it means a lot to me, for one, to have products that work. And then it also means a lot to me to have a wife that is so happy and passionate and has found something that really, I mean, it has just taken our life in a new direction, and we are absolutely blessed. That's it.
Yay! Yay! I love you two so much. You guys are like my closest, newest friends. And I can't tell everybody how much I absolutely love Michael and Kathy. They are such a blessing in my life. And it's so amazing to see them thriving and to see them being the source of help for so many lives being changed. They are very humble when they say, and they're very modest when they say that, they're just starting to share and whatnot. They are changing lives right and left. These two are incredible people, and I'm just so proud to have them on our team, and more importantly, in my life. So thank you for sharing tonight, you two. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so as a result of all of that, it is time to finally wrap up. If you've been watching tonight, I hope that you're thinking of some people that who you could bless with our products. We have a bigger product line than just the triplex combo that we just mentioned tonight. We have a line for discomfort. We have an entire line for discomfort. It's our Ease line. We also have our Mega X, which is great for heart health. We have our X Factor vitamin, which is an incredible aloe-based multivitamin. And these would be things which you should ask the person who invited you to this call tonight, as well as Block, which blocks up to 48% of refined sugars and carbohydrates hidden in your foods. And as so many people mentioned today, Edge. Edge increases your focus and mental clarity and provides you jitter-free, sustained, natural plant-based energy all day long. It is thebomb.com. I really love it. So it's my personal belief that each and every one of you needs Plexus. Not only do you need Plexus for your overall health and well-being, but many others that can be helped through the benefits that Plexus offers. Because of that, our company is in full momentum, guys, full momentum. It's said that a multi-level marketing company with less than 500,000 people is considered ground floor. Well, Plexus, with around 375,000 ambassadors, truly is considered the opportunity of a lifetime. So I want you to ask yourself this question: what if? Where will you be in 5 years if you continue to do what you're doing now? Where will your health be? Where will your financial situation be? Perhaps you just need an extra couple of $100 per month. Or maybe you want to create a 6-figure annual income as our family is being able to do. I wanted more options, and Plexus has beyond provided those options for us. We are living a freedom that we could only have dreamed of. This opportunity absolutely can be the vehicle that takes you from where you are right now and where you want to be in life. So I'm going to leave you with this. If you walk away from this opportunity, you're walking away from the chance to change your finances, the opportunity to be a part of an amazing team of men and women, the opportunity to go to amazing vacations and drive luxury vehicles even, the chance to get out of a 40 or 50 hour per week job, working for somebody else's dream and not your own. Most importantly, if you walk away from this opportunity, you are rejecting the chance to bless the lives of other people. So I hope this evening you got a few of your questions answered. And I'm sure that as you have heard about all the testimonies and about our compensation plan, you maybe have a few more questions. So simply reach out to that person who invited you tonight and you will get your question answered. And then guess what? Let's help you get started with Plexus as soon as we can, because it is my desire that you will join us and be a part of this amazing opportunity of a lifetime. So what is the code word that you're going to take back to that ambassador that invited you tonight? That code word, as we are entering the holiday season, simply the word peace. The word peace. As I say that, I give God all the glory for all the blessings that he has provided for our family and for our team. And in closing, go Plexus and good night.